Day 2. Okay, I did realize that I spent... I'm like, oh yeah, Inktober, you're supposed to actually draw something. And I drew things, but none of it was like a proper drawing. I was like, I'm dumb. Oh, it's on. Okay, good. I could just put in Clip Studio. Let me move it so it's like proper here. Perfect. I don't think anything's a problem that's on screen currently. Great. It should just be capturing this. Oh, that's awesome. It used to be such a problem. That's like why I switched over from OBS, is literally because Clip Studio like I couldn't get it to work on OBS, but this was like a year ago or more. So I'm sure it's fine now, but I do like the UI of Streamlabs better, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but I did spend all of Inktober Day 1 just talking about like how to draw and like teaching, which I like to do, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I was like, I didn't really draw anything. We're not gonna draw a spider. Let me switch over to art right now. My shit. What's it called? Category. I always forget that. Okay. I wish there was a way... You know, there probably is, and I'm not gonna embarrass myself for saying what I wish right now. I literally was like, I wish there was a way that I could like just tell my fucking stream to like stop recording after my video game and then start recording again like a separate video for fucking what's the word, for the art section, so I don't have to like edit it in YouTube and wait like 3 hours for it to do one fucking cut. And then I realized, like, you know, there probably is a way, and I'm just an idiot. Ooh, these... Almost said these buns are cold. Yeah, these buns are cold. These steam buns are cold as hell. I kind of want to eat another one right now, even though I'm pretty much still full from what I ate earlier. Okay. Let me just make a sketch layer. We're getting started. We're getting farted. We're getting right back into it. Okay. Imagine if I talked like that. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I was thinking, because I named it Inktoberos, whatever. I was thinking of doing a Cerberus kind of look, but I don't know how much I've ever drawn dogs before. I was like, I kind of need to look at a photo of like Cerberus or something, like just like a base model of a fucking... They're based on pit bulls usually. But again, I kind of want to draw a cute one. I'm going from a spider to fucking Cerberus is a little insane, I think. Okay, let's think about our sketch. We got puppies, right? Pups. We need 3 of them with their heads attached. How do we want, like... How do we want this? Like, how much neck do we want to see of each? This is how I need to think about this. This is looking... problematic. Let me put the ears on them. Probably gonna do a little collar look. Gonna have some spikies, and then maybe like a chain or whatever coming off of like one of them. And then they need to have that big ass barrel chest. Some paws somewhere around here, I want to say. But it needs to be just like humans, muscle, bone, everything, it's all connected, so it needs to like work into it. So the paw might actually need to be up just like a little bit higher, in my opinion. Oh my god, imagine Cerberus serving you food on a plate. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about food. Wait, okay, I have a great idea. Okay, wait. What is that Bao Bun place? It's so cute. That mascot. I used to use it as a profile. I might actually still use it a profile pic on something. It's one that's in Asia though, and I don't remember the name of but he's a statue. That might help me find it. Oh, there he is! In Taipei! Oh, he's the cutest thing in the world. I love him. And it's a him, because why not? Look how fucking cute he is. Okay. We are going to turn him into... We're going to make a Cerberus version of this. I don't care who you are. That is the cutest thing in the world. We could also make Cerberus, like, dumplings. Hold on. You know, like, how people decorate dumplings and stuff? Or bao buns, whatever. What did I... you know how people decorate them to look like different animals like this? Tasty! Okay, anyway. I was like, oh, I didn't see that when I was opening up the image. Okay, I'm gonna use those as my references up here. I think a bao bun will work, but instead of having like the one bit up here, instead I'm gonna have it curl up into 2 bits. So it'll be more like this little rounded thing. It'll be kind of like a Pokemon where it's like merging it's merging Cerberus with a bao bun. God, this is like them really running out of bao bun, or not bao bun ideas, Pokemon ideas. I think this is like is arching up too much over here and for too long. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, but that also means that it, like, so the way you do it is all this twisting motion. So we need to have it kind of hook here. Ooh, like a hook, and then twist. And then you think about this. Kind of create little twisties around it. Okay, yeah. This is great. I am so excited about this. I cannot even tell you. Like, I can't even describe properly how happy I am that I thought this up just now. Okay, hold on. Oh, he's gonna be so cute! Okay, hold on. We do need to still use our ellipse tool, which I'm gonna put on a second layer. Because we need to make perfectly round features, in a sense, so that it can be cutesyified. But the bao buns they're kind of like flat on the bottom, basically, just the nature of like sitting, because this is what they're served in typically. I think it's called an oke. That type of bowl, in Japanese at least, is what it is. It's like what you put your rice into and like fluff it with and everything. Why is my phone? You fuck up? Fuck up and fuck off, phone. I don't need... Why am I looking at pictures of actual bao buns on my fucking screen when I have a box of like 5 of them sitting next to me for reference? I have actual fucking bao buns that are right here. Okay, so a great way... looking at the top down. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look at it from just pretty straight on angle. It does need to be a little wider, just also for the sake of how I drew it in the first place, to match those lines up. I got so excited I started feeling like my brain started getting like iffy for a second. Oh my god, shouldn't be excited enough about a bao bun. I started having a seizure. That's wild. Okay. I'm gonna make this blue so it's a little more visible. On my sketch layer, I'm gonna work that in, and then that's actually kind of perfect there. I think this actually instead could be more flat, like that, or at least almost be a dip to show it's being pinched. No, I'll keep... No. Wait. No. I was gonna say, I just literally flatten it out so that it matches that line. That looks cuter. Okay, but these will have an effect, and they will go down pretty rounded until about here, which is when it comes off into this kind of... It's another ellipses, basically, that we need to do. I'll just make a new fucking sketch layer because it'll be way easier to do this. Just make it straight, and then do like that. I'll start adjusting it to the width of what we're looking at. There we go, that's perfect. Okay. Once again, make it blue. Go to my sketch layer. Honestly, should be at the top of everything. Just show a little bit of unevenness, maybe even. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we can hide those reference layers. Okay, yeah, I think I want this just a little bit, like, go a little bit further down before we hit that. This is when you're like, the vector layer is supreme. Because you can move around lines so much easier and like adjust them, because like every single point along here will be an adjustable line. I'll show you what I mean later when we're doing like the proper drawing. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That's better. I think so. I feel like that ellipses, honestly, I think that line like at this midpoint needs to come down a little bit more. I don't know. Let me look at the actual ones in front of me. Because we want to amplify that this part of it is coming out towards us. Because this is it's a very rounded thing, you know? Like, we really need to show off that width. And I think it needs to come out a little bit more, but you don't want it to come out so much that it starts coming out off as being perfectly round. I definitely want to bring that line out more than I have. Which, truthfully, what I need to do is just adjust the ellipses, but we can do this for the sake of time and the fact that this is not going to be this is not a serious drawing. And this is the sketch as well. Okay. So it looks like a dog with the ears already to a degree. How do we want to make it look scary, or do we want to, come on. This is the cutest thing on earth. Oh, I love him. He probably has like a real name and I have no idea what it is. I want to make these look, in a sense, because I want this character to look like, I don't know why I did it like that. I want him to look alive. Like, I do want them to look like actual dogs in a sense, but whoops. So I use the shift key to hold that so that it goes completely straight over, so that when this is not here, these are even. I kind of do want to make like a little Pokemon Cerberus Balbun. I love and hate my brain sometimes. This is like almost stressful. Okay. Now, we do want to match the cuteness of this smile when it comes to how even it is. Like, that is a very cute smile. Sometimes it's very easy to make a smile look creepy, and that often happens due to having a poor ellipses. Because what happens is you get that little pinched angle instead of a rounded angle. See how much cuter it is already with a rounded angle. But I'm not here to match that character. I'm here to make this look like fucking Cerberus. I want it to look like a dog, and I need to have that dog nose. I have literal dogs in my room, and I have Balbuns in my room. This is perfect. I have actual live models I can use. So we can make like a dog nose. Not that my dogs look anything. My dogs have very long noses is the problem. They're both like shepherd mixes. They don't look at all like a pit bull's, which I guess is good in a sense for trying to get housing, but bad for what I'm trying to do right now. Wait, let me look at I should probably put up a picture of a pit bull. That might help. Wait, shit. I want to save a picture of that mascot. It's my favorite thing on earth. I just need a picture, just, further research for me. Oh no, he's so tiny. What the hell? Wait a minute. Wait, does it say in this thing the name of him? Preparing. It is Din Tai Fung, known for their Xiaolong Bao. Nope, soup dumplings. Michelin star restaurant. That's great. What is the name? Taiwan. Blah blah blah. It's food to make it really good. Oh, this cartoon dumpling man entices waiting diners in. Anyway, in the lobby of Din Tai Fung at the time. But wait, does it say no? They didn't question his name. They don't know his name. I'm so sad. The dumplings look great, but like, what the fuck? I'm saving the mascot. Bao Bun. Bubby. That's what he's getting called, I'm sorry. He's just gonna go straight on my desktop because I want to be reminded of him every day. It's just gonna help me. Anyway, I'm gonna look at these like snarling Cerberus photos because I want to get the nose right, but I don't want it to be too detailed. Like I want to show that like, you know, the muscle of the skin and everything like moving so that it looks kind of like, you know, like a Bao Bun, what's the word? Like a wrinkle on something of this texture. What am I on? Oh, that's why I was like confused. Like, why is this not working? I need to erase these a bit, give them some softness. This is just a sketch, but I do oftentimes like to show a little bit of my plans for texture. I think that can be really important in a sketch, unless you like really know where you're going with something. Maybe porn commissions, for instance, where you're like, I know what I'm doing. I do this every day, and this is like very the same thing that I'm always doing, kind of thing. Now, this maybe not so much in the end of it, but the edge of it there. Anyway, something like that. I like the far apart eyes, kind of the goofiness of that as well. I'm just gonna move this. This is just that eyeball. But yeah, the nose is gonna be hard because it's like I want to add to this like kind of mouth that I'm creating for him. It's gonna look spicy and scary. But so these dogs, they have this kind of space under the nose for the lip. And they got little fangs. Oh my god, I love him. I love him immediately. So much. Such a good Pokemon. We can give him little angry brows, like oftentimes, because this is the one I'm looking at right now is like a Rottweiler, so it's not really I don't think pit bulls typically have that, but my big German Shepherd dude, he has these type of brows where they're like little orange on black and they're really tiny and funny looking when he does expressions. So I might do that, make them really cute. You definitely need to put some kind of highlight on these eyes. There's no way I'm not doing that. Now, do I want to have an open mouth is the question. With that little dog remainder of like lip that's possible. I need that to be exact. And to have some little teethers in there. Is that too much detail? This is the problem, you know? How much detail do you do? Especially if you're like, am I trying to remain in the Pokemon style where there's not a lot of detail and it leans towards what's going on to cutesify it and, you know, make it look like harmless? Or am I trying to make this really somewhere between cute and scary and have 3 of these attached to each other? Hold on. Okay. The problem is that what I need to do is pretty much completely redraw this because it's gonna have to be from another angle if there's 3 of them. Or if I do, I could keep it like this and I'm like make his facial pretty much just take it and shift it over slightly. Like shift everything over so that it looks like he's facing more. This is a pretty cheap and easy way to do this. Shift everything over just a little bit and then move this ear to be behind this skin here. This skin. I guess that is the skin of the Bao Bun. I would still have to have these, but there would just be a lot less of them showing essentially. So you'd get a lot less view of those so that it looks like it's tucked behind here, and you would have these lines in front of everything that you're seeing here, including especially where they meet up with it. So it's like I need to show that it is still that twist motion, but that twist motion is coming from another angle completely. There. Kind of like that. And that way, it's pretty quick and easy I can make it look, and even the other way that I can also do this is like have this show up way more too, so that it looks like we're getting a bigger angle of that, like he's turned his head. Very, very easy way to have to make something look like its head has turned. I might even move the eyes and everything over even more, actually. This one especially, just shift it over slightly more. Even though keeping that same amount of distance, that is part of that important, what's the word? Like keeping consistency that's gonna really make things apparent that something is still the same anatomy as another. And then the other thing that I would do, of course, is changing some of the angles on here, such as pretty much I would change a lot of this mouth actually, but this is just a little bit less work for us, and keeps it so it's easier for us to keep that anatomy consistent for the most part. You could just straight up not even see that half of things. He could have a slightly different expression as well. These are supposed to look like little evil demon-y dogs. I want that maybe? Hold on. Make him look like the fatter, dumber head. Yes. Yeah, you know, that's always funny when you have a multiple set of characters like the ones in Lion King, where there's like one stupider, like a dumber brother. Let's do that. Absolutely. And whoop! Didn't realize that was my pen. Thought that was on my eraser. And have this guy here. Maybe we can make the other two look like they're focused on the viewer and like more angry, and make him kind of looking off to the side like, huh? What's happening? A little dimplage. Make him look a little sillier. He ain't even got half the ruffles. He's not as mad, you know, he's not. Maybe his brain is thinking really hard in comparison to theirs in order to keep up in some way with his brothers, but he's not really. He's a simple guy. He's just living life, you know? You can make these look like they connect some more too. It's just a great way to think about anatomy in general, is having things connect. He's over here. I like the idea he has a lot less stress going on in his life because of being nice. I think we'd add too much more to him. Yeah. Okay. His eyes could be further apart than the other two, actually. Even though it's very cute how far apart these are, I like the idea that his eyes are way further apart. Just because he's so much less focused on what is supposedly his enemy. And making them look cute, we can make these really big, but you could make them look a little bit, just again, character detailing. We could make them a little bit smaller on theirs and look more demonic that way. Okay. So these are the first two Bun brothers. And our third one, we could go with him and make him look angry again, or a whole new personality. Or again, just like make him kind of match up and have the one silly guy there. I need to make him cuter, hold on. Again, just adding to his character a little bit, some details. He's not really worried. Oh, and obviously they all need some little blushing, because they are little sweet bao buns, but him especially. He's a shy guy. That is so much fucking. Why is that so strong? Thank you. They're still bao buns. They still have a little punch, you know. First two brothers. Grab them. I think I'm gonna do that where I have one odd one out just for fun. This is on a separate layer. I don't know why I'm even worried. Okay. And he could just be somebody that is... Oops. Let's do free transform. And make him slightly... we're seeing just a little bit less of him because he's gonna be behind this brother. He's backing him up. You know what I'm saying? He's a real one. Why did the red not transfer? I must have put it on the other guys. Oops. That's okay. Brother 2, and I'm just gonna put 3 for him on the right side. Even though it's technically it'd be 1, 2, 3. Okay, whatever. Yeah. It did put the blush on the wrong here, though, for the middle guy, which is fine, but whatever. Not that it matters, this is just a sketch. And again, I could take some of the features of this, just do them over here, but he's just right behind him. I think this is pretty much fine to have him look pretty normal. Now, here's the hard part. Let me put... Sorry. I'm trying to think... Let me just put L here for left. Right, it just makes my life slightly easier messing with shit. And then for our rightmost guy, I'm just gonna steal this blush. Well, not that much blush. I'm gonna steal this blush. I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna delete it from here. And on his page, I'm going to actually merge those layers. Just, again, that way I'm changing things a little bit easier. Okay. These are just my ellipses. I really don't need them anymore. I could use them for doing my proper lines, but I don't think I'll need them, honestly, because... what's the word? Fucking vector layers. You don't need them nearly as much. So this is the only thing. How do we... We're trying to attach these, right? They are still supposed to be Cerberus. They are 3 dumplings. We could just put them on a plate, you know? We could just put them on a fucking... That's not right. We could just put a little plate here. They don't like that the ellipses, of all things, why can ellipses not like a straight horizontal option? It always wants to turn. Instead of making a body, oh, that's great. It cut itself off. Love that for you. We could just put them on a plate, or we could put them in the okay. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We could put them in that same fucking bamboo container. Jesus Christ. Lord help me. Which would essentially look something like this, with some lines attaching the whole thing. I'm gonna not do that so that this looks a little bit better. But it would essentially look something like this. Obviously all the back lines would be erased so it would look normal. But here. Oh, that's nothing. It's here. Wouldn't see any of it. It's not right. Is it all on this one that? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Just want to show what I'm talking about here. That's obviously not perfect, but this is essentially what that would look like. I would just put them in the container, and that would be an easy enough way to do this, to handle this, because how the fuck do you show bao buns being connected? I'm not positive, but we do have our little buddy. He has a bao body. He knows what it's about. He's got a bao hat, in fact. So I think we can take some lessons from him. And instead of doing that, We could give him some bow bodies. Just something simple and silly. I think he's very rounded to make him look cute, but we need some buff boys. We need some fucking... I did that the opposite direction of how that would jokingly be drawn. My god. We need some buff boys, okay? We need... This looks horrifying. We need our little, fucking, what's it called? Katamari Damacy body. Where it's just like old school, Animal Crossing character. We need that, okay? And the thing with Cerberus is that that collar on his neck is pretty important to being like, oh shit, he's a badass. I mean, Cerberus in every drawing I've seen of him looks fucking terrifying. He looks like Cujo or whatever. Cool. I've never watched Cujo. I planned to watch it because I was like, well, I like horror movies. But we need the collar. It's important. That's something that's gonna get us where we need to go. Now, the good thing that we could do here with the collar is actually add some strain to their faces so that one, it looks like they're busting out these collars. Make them look strong. We could add spikes so that you recognize that these two brothers are the scarier ones. Like my older and younger siblings. Not the youngest. She's a sweetheart. Jesus Christ. I could draw any of these spikes. I'm not doing... This is a sketch. I'm not doing any of these seriously. They will look proper on the vector. And I'll draw less of them. Hold on. The fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was gonna say they need to be even. That is, again, consistency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. And then, again, another way to tell them apart is that maybe his looks the smallest. Sweet little dumb brother, he just wants to focus on being the tastiest bao bun that he could possibly be. He's bursting with pork and mushroom and green onion. You know? He might have the hardest time fitting into his. Like, he's the most yoked, but he's an absolute himbo. Oh, yes. Big-ass chin. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. This is becoming so... I'm loving him way too much. He's so adorable now. And he has, like, one spike. Or maybe he has, like, a rainbow collar. Like, something... Like a really adorable, he's got like a little bow tie on it or something, you know, he's one of those. Oh my god, I love this. I think I'm relating to him too much. I was never, well, I guess I've never been overweight, but that is the vibe I obviously have drawn him to be a little bulkier in some ways than his brothers. Just because I think that's like a very cute character trait. Or I don't know why. Ooh, fuck that right up. That might be too much detail on his bow tie, but I think doing maybe like a little plaid would be really cute. You know, I think he's kind of, I was like, I like this one. Something about him. I want that. I think he should be good. Just like the way he is. Okay. These look so similar is the only thing. Like, I get that I hid him behind him, but I am like a little... I wish he was just changed a little bit. I'm gonna make him face... Okay, motherfuckers. Left. I was like, I don't know my left from my right. I do want to make him face us a little bit more. Just so that he gives off the vibe that they are fully focused on the audience. Now that does mean all of this needs to move this way quite a bit. Not that his eyes are super far apart, but they're definitely further apart. like in the way that they should be and weren't before. Hell yeah, I am loving this trio. I'm so glad this thought popped into my head. I was not expecting this at all. I thought it was just like, I'm gonna draw a scary dog. Anyway, bodies here. Now, we can either go to Buff Pups and have them in the little, like, apron. No, you know what? Okay, they could be Buff Pups and this is a, tank top. Like, they're working out at that fucking... What's that beach in LA? Like the Muscle Beach or whatever out there? What's it called? I always forget, because I've never been to California. Is it in Miami? Fucking, yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about. The Muscle Beach. Where there's always like, there's famous like workout shit where you're working out right on the beach, which is the craziest idea to me. I feel like that's detrimental to your working out. But we could have them. Oh no, they should be in hold on. Stop that. They should be in crop tops. For sure. Absolute crop top kings. I'm gonna draw his other arm after this, guys. First. I might even have them with ripped t-shirt instead. Yeah, that's great. Okay, hold on. And our other guy will be dressed in the apron, similar to our Bao Buddy King, who has no name, apparently, according to that reviewer, who, even though they reviewed like every food item at that restaurant, they did not understand what the most important thing that they needed to review was. I don't know if I'm actually gonna take the time to do a full line art of this. Like, should I do that? It says Inktober and everything, but like, I don't know if that's actually not, it's not like I'm doing this for anything that's like super important. Now, they could be doing this and having one hand kind of like, I want you kind of shit, pointing at us. Or they could just be flexing on us. I think I like the flexing on us better. Hold on, I need bicepage. Yeah, much better. I was like, I don't think this hand looks right. Not at all. Okay, his hand is pretty close to what's going on with the others, but not quite. Definitely not in this area. Not in the most important area. Why did I suddenly get reminded of the Ice Temple from Twilight Princess? That's some good-ass music right there. Okay, is that better? I think that kind of gives... yeah. Alright. Ooh, they could be like high-fiving or something. Something cool. Hold on. Definitely need both to have very rounded hands to represent. Oh, but this gives like gay love, but they're brothers, so like they're not fucking porn actor, you know, brothers. I don't want to give that vibe, even though they definitely like built for it. I love the idea of them high-fiving a lot, but it just doesn't show up right. The high five is like normally something I would like zoom in on, or like I don't have enough space to do like the onomatopoeia for it kind of thing. I think this is his face. It's fucking it up. Okay. Onomatopoeia. There's a different word for it, but the SFX, you know, that says like smack or something, like what I need to have there. Okay. Buffing it up. Buffing it out. See, he focuses more on his like bicep, tricep, and he does a little bit more forearm work than expected. I could honestly just copy and paste this here. Like, why am I wasting my time trying to make sure that this is even? Sorry to anybody who wanted me to just draw that out. Fuck it. But fuck it. Okay, shift and just just move completely over. Hey, that's a good sign. Moving completely over looks very even. The only part I don't... Oop, I'm on the copy. Oh, this is not part of the copy. Let me move this. Merge. The only part I don't like is right here. Looks like it's like flat in a weird way. Something, oh, these bits with the collars. If I'm just gonna do the sketch, then I'll clean the sketch up a lot more. For sure. This might be my favorite one of Inktober. God damn, to do it so early. What a shame. Hopefully, maybe I'll do a lot more that are, whatchamacallit, like Pokemon-esque then, instead. Also, I know he's like buff, but this is being pulled out too much. It's way uneven compared to the other dudes. It is not the right type. Could go a little lower. If I draw this faster. I've done this whole thing with like no stabilization. Jesus Christ, what am I thinking? My hand's gonna be sore from having to like grip this fucking pin so hard. Okay. And I could just paste that again, move that over, so that, yeah, I was gonna say I could just, so that I make sure I get like an even enough thing so that this doesn't look too weird in the background. And erase this bit, and erase everything inside of here. Now, the only problem is they're so close. I don't think it looks wrong. It looks right either. Hold on. I think it needs to... See, that's the problem, is like, I think it needs to be a little bit closer into it. Ooh, no, I don't want to tilt. Stop the tilt. Stop, please, God. Okay. Could be... It needs to be like right here, but it just looks fucking weird. His other arm does not quite look like that either. His other arm is whack, actually. I think we just need a lot more. Hold on. Damn it. We need me to be less stupid, for one thing. And we need more consistency, you know? It happens to the best of us. Inconsistent. I don't like how far down this one goes, but... The brothers can be a little different, you know? Let me just shift this over here and get its placement. Flip horizontal. Figure out where I like the placement of this arm the most. Yeah, that works. And moment. Jesus Christ. Fix that. Paste that. Well, no, I'll keep that for now and just make a copy of it so that I can flip horizontal and move it directly across. See, it's directly across, but it looks like it's too low. Oh, you know what? That's because he's turned. I forgot. I was like, why does this look so wrong? He's turned a little bit, so it should actually technically be skewed a little to be kind of like this. Not that that matters. But I knew, I was like, something doesn't look right with this. I'll probably be the only one who'd be able to tell or notice that, just because I'm the one drawing it, but still, it's... Why bother myself on that level? Okay. That looks much better. Alright. Merge all of that. And for the bottom half of their bodies... Oh my god, I was like, I just won't put pants on. It'll just be like a cute Animal Crossing look. Like, I'm immediately imagined like just flopping cocks. Let's not do that. Should they just have cute little like shorts on kind of deal? In the new Animal Crossing, did they wear pants finally? I forgot. Wait a minute, this is important. It used to be in like the first one you couldn't wear pants. You just had like, everybody just had like dresses essentially, but new ACNL Animal Crossing, but it's not New Leaf. It's Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animals have pants. Nope, everything turns into a dress. They still don't have pants. The villagers still don't, which I get. They have a ton of villagers, and it would be really annoying to design all of their body types, which aren't very different actually. But it would be annoying, I get it, to like not have them, or to design all of the outfits for them to just be pants, because what they could do is just have shirts or dress the model and just, you know, like paste the fucking drawing over that. Because it's already enough to make it show up on your character. Do we want like chicken legs on him? That would be funny. Hold on. This doesn't fit his pose, right? He is turned, so we are gonna see more of this leg. It would be kind of more like this. So maybe we'd be seeing a leg that looks a little more like that, and then this one would be the one that's like sticking up kind of in like a macho. I did put the foot too far down. I thought it looked weird, but I was concerned it wasn't going to be far enough. Okay, there we go. Stick legs, perfect. Like every bodybuilder. And he will be the epitome of perfection here. Make the crotch a little more even on this. Oh. People screaming outside my apartment. I don't think y'all have ever heard shots going on outside my apartment, so that's perfect for me. He is not the epitome of perfection, god damn it. It's ended too early because the midpoint wasn't correct. There we go. I could also make these like little Daisy Duke cutoffs. Honestly, I'll just do it in the style of, what is it? Is it Pokemon Black and White where the main girl character has like denim jeans that have fucking, whatchamacallit? They have the fucking, like they're ripped a little bit at the bottom and it has like little pieces like that sticking off. I think I might do that. Do I want to show a pocket? Yeah. I could also do this. Oh, that always looks weird to me. Trying to show like, unless I'm doing like a zoom in, like doing like the full denim thing looks fucking weird as shit. Okay, he'll have only one pocket as he's turned. He'll have the 2 pockets. And he will be like this. Even though, ooh, that looked weird as fuck. Yeah, there we go, much better. Even though he's standing further down. Oh yeah, they're not connected. I only just realized I did not connect their bodies. Well, you know what, they're their own people. This is the new age Cerberus, okay? I should just copy and paste this leg. Because I know I'll spend way too long working on making it correct for like a fucking sketch. Just copy and paste his leg, which will show me how uneven everything else is. His pockets. And then we'll take this and pull it down. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. What? No. This. Good God. Not that far. Okay, I'll take that, pull it down a little bit. Just adjust it. Little grandpa body matches up better. Oh, there's a helicopter overhead. Maybe they are searching for someone. Holy shit. I hear way too many helicopters overhead though, so it's fucking whatever. At least once a week at this point. Why does that not look the same length? Is that crazy? Am I just crazy? I think that's it. Okay. Oh god, they're so cute. Okay, oh, I said cutoffs, but these aren't even cutoffs. Okay, hold on. If it was a cutoff, it would be like cutoff sleeves, but I meant like a crop top cutoff. It would have to be that their pants were more like... What did I get for trying to do an extra line? Non-vector layer. They'd have to be like this, and they'd have to be... Ooh, that looks weird. They'd have to have abs. Like, right? I don't... Dogs with abs looks fucking hellish. They could be, one of them secretly, you know, like, trans man and have like show like the nips going down. I wanted them to be in crop tops though, so we're doing crop tops. We're going to figure out the body type. I don't think that this is it, honestly. It's got to just be like straight down though. I'm just gonna let that line be and make it look like board shorts. Is that the same? Fuck. Honestly, I kind of like this drawing with no stabilization. It wouldn't look good with the vector lines, but still. There we go, perfect. Exactly what I wanted, actually. Little board shorts moment. And it's just gonna have to go in, well, definitely there. But just to look like bodybuilder dudes that are trying to like really get their fucking abs going. They're gonna have to be a little skinnier. Why don't I just erase both of these? I don't know why I'm like working with those lines that I clearly don't like. And around here. Just give like the loose fucking swim trunk look. American swim trunks, I mean. The abs is crazy. I cannot believe how insane that fucking looks. I kind of hate them. Do we want the V on our main dude? This is like this pin is not meant for this level of detail. The V looks so weird. Okay, hold on, I can't have that. Okay, we're just doing our little the kanji for tree moment here. Now his from the side we'd see like a little bit more of this, right? Even though that just looks like he's got like a problem with his belly button. Is that too low? Dogs don't have belly buttons. Why am I doing this? Okay, their collarbones would be covered by the collar, technically, if this is like supposed to still be like human-ish. We could have like some pec action, but like it's hard to like not have pecs look like tits. You just have to draw them square, basically. And just draw very little of them. Unless you're doing, like if you're doing color, it's gonna show up better. And the collarbone and everything, like you're already in your mind, or like, oh, it's masculine or whatever, yeah. Okay, there we go, that's better. I don't want to like pile XY this moment down here, so I'm just gonna do the one set of abs and then a weird belly button because like weirdly human Cerberus monsters that I've made. Let me just copy what I did over there because that does look way better. God, they're honestly terrifying. Way scared. These are way scarier than I'm to be. Okay, now that we've gotten on from those two, they could be chained together, if anything. But I don't want to do that to him. He's too precious. Arnold is what we're naming him, ironically. Okay, he's like stuck in his collar. He's gonna have this body type, something like a little cutesy. We need to be seeing more of this shoulder, I guess. Do we want him shrugging instead of, oh, that's a cute idea. We could have him shrug instead of flexing, he's shrugging. Like, I don't know what's up with them. They're a little weird. Which sketch is this? Okay, it's like, let me erase his original fucking neck so that I can really show off the bow bun folds that I gave him. I love this so much more. Ugh. Now these are characters that I want to incorporate into like my comics and shit, you know? Shit like this is fun. I'm really excited for certain parts of this comic and certain characters. I might include these somehow as like some little like helper gremlins that somebody conjures up. like a chef that can bring food to life. Or like their magical ability is, you know, is like to bring food to life, but it's just horrific. Like, well, you can't eat it now. It's useless. They're just like studying how to make that useful. That's the whole premise of my comic, is people with magic that's not accepted by society, basically. Intent. What the fuck is this on? Oh, it must be on the body sketch. I knew I fucked that up. Well, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's a sketch. I'm either gonna draw over this in vector lines, or I'm gonna leave this as they are and just enjoy them for what they are and who they are. This does need to be erased right here, and this needs to. Why do I have this soft? Jesus Christ. This needs to be widened to match the rest of that. Is, despite being a rat in a cage, no, but despite all my rage, that's it, right? I don't remember. Despite him being rounder in general, he still is giving Bao Bun. I don't need to worry about them looking like that flat surface anymore, you know? Okay. No, it's on body. I'm gonna have him shrugging. Like, I don't know what to do. Which just means that his shoulders will go up and his arms will go down and his hands will kind of come out either like this or go up, down, and they'll come out just a little bit higher, which is normally what I would think of. I like the idea of his arms being so incredibly tiny compared to theirs. It's on. I know this is definitely it. I just wanted his arms to come up just a little bit higher. And then that flat palm out. This is very Katamari Damacy, like Animal Crossing vibes with that art style as well. I'm really enjoying that. I normally don't get to do super cartoony cartoons like this. Just make sure that this is like properly selected. Paste. And flip horizontal. Now, of course, again, this is something that we would be seeing a little less of, but it's gonna look weird, I think, is the problem. Because he is turned to the side, so we would be seeing less of his arm, and this would be up here a little bit. Like, this would be back here, kind of like this. Perspective-wise, it would be, like, closer in a way, but at the same time, it would be smaller. It's not that much of a distance, for one thing, and it'll just look like we drew it poorly. So we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to flip it over, and we're going to let it be exactly the same, pretty much. Actually, just a little bit more in. Keep it pretty much exactly the same. Oh, perfect. I was like, what is that from? And I'm gonna let it cover up his collar a little bit. We're gonna merge those two. Let's give it a good old save. Get my pen. And what I'm gonna do here is have him in some. I want him in some similar wear, like he didn't cut off his sleeves, for one thing. He's not on like a coke binge like a lot of those guys are. And he is going to be wearing our signature apron. That was my idea with him from the get-go, is that he's wearing an apron. Or I could have him look like he's dressed like a chef. No, that's too much. I want to show the difference in their arms. Okay. Apron is gonna come up kind of like this, but except since he's turned, it'll be more like that. And apron. I mean, it definitely needs to come down a fair amount. Aprons are long as fuck. I don't want to copy their design exactly. It's very Mickey Mouse as well, which is very cute looking, of course. Oh, you know what? No, that one's fine. It's this one that's the problem. This one needs to be... yeah. That will help it look a little more apron-like as well. It's not a dress, and it's something that's just attached. We can have a glimpse of it tying around his body. But that is the problem with having this arm too far away, is that it doesn't... we don't need to see anything here, really, besides maybe, like, a little bit of his shirt. Seeing any of this here is gonna kind of break our illusion of how much he's turned. Not horribly so. Might not even be enough that it matters. So he's not turned away that far, but still. I think that'll work out. He's gonna be a proper Bao bun body. He's not gonna be like that. No, I'm kidding. No, he's gonna have his little legs. Some kind of simple down here. Again, why do I do this to myself? Because I know level ridiculous that I am when it comes to like trying to keep things even, like how much that will bother me. I think that's good. Needs to be moved over a little bit. Thank you. Really, I need to rewatch the Lord of the Rings movies. I still didn't watch Pink Panther Strikes Back. I just fucking fell asleep. Brain was not feeling it last night after stream. I'd like to have a little belt. He's tucked in. He's got his shirt tucked in. He dresses smart. And this needs to go into like chef's pants or something. He's the only one taking their dad's coffee shop job seriously that they were offered. They need to come down like this. They need to be, they're a little awkward. Oh shit, well actually that's good I draw that out on the other one because that makes my life easier. Not here, but at least on that leg it made my life easier. Let's see how this looks overall with this. Now, chef pants, you don't know, have these little lines on them. That might help understand what I'm trying to draw in terms of, you could just draw a line. I think something like that will help understand why something looks weird sometimes. Like, oh, it's chef pants, they're bigger than, like they're cut a certain way, essentially. Okay. And then, little pocket square. Again, he's at his place of work. He's got a collared shirt. Dips down over his apron. Oh, he's so cute. This needs to be like a dating sim of these three. I mean, two of them are essentially the same, but this is, I think this is good. I think this is their body. Their heads are all separate. Oh my god, I'm in love. This is so fucking funny. How did I get to this point today? I'm just gonna fix up his little lines. Okay, what I was gonna do was fill in their eyes as well, just with some black or something. Holy shit! Apply to connected pixels, please. Okay, it's way better. Not that that's perfect, but that's pretty damn good. Let me these up. Even though the sun is coming from here, these two barely get any vision reflecting from their eyes. Need to show that his Bao Bruddas is going over that. And oh no, his little red. Okay, fix it from the outer angle. There we go, that's better. And I just wanted to give him a little bit of higher highlights. Make them a little more cute. They're not completely awful people, but they aren't my type of person, per se. Nothing wrong with working out. I do it every day. I like it. Somebody who's, you know, not taking over the family business and leaving their brother out to, the most likely the middle brother, like me, out to dry. He's so stressed. He can't just do fun activities like work out. Okay, and I think there you have it. The Bao Boys, the Bao Brothers. Let's name that. I'm gonna definitely name it that. Hold on a new layer. Manga font, please. This looks insane. Wait, Bao, yeah, wait, no. No. Bao, yeah, Bao Bruddas. Oh my god. Duh, I was gonna say duh. The Bao Bruddas. New manga coming to you, slice of life, comedy. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing I've ever made. Maybe one day I'll do a proper vector line of this so that they look better. But for now, I think the amount of time spent on it, for one thing, does not allow me to do that. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. There's no need to do that. And yet, I will. I might do proper vector art. Maybe I'll do some goofy comics with them in the future, and we could stream up ideas or something to draw them in some scenarios, but I think for today, that's good. I think that's a good stopping point. Oh my god, wait, his apron! His apron doesn't have the thing that you're supposed to have on an apron. He doesn't have a big pocket. Now wait, do we want a circular pocket or do we want a rectangular? No. Circular pocket. Just stop doing things. Because I never know when to stop. It's awful. I did want to put some kind of logo on all their shirts, like something cute, but it's more detail than this needs, and it wouldn't look right. Oh, I actually spent... I can't believe that took over an hour. It was 3 different dumpling brothers, because... I mean, Bao Bun Brothers. The Bao Buns? Bunnas? No. Thinking if there was a better pun that I could do for this, but I think not. Anyway. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope the Bao Bruddas visit you in your dreams tonight and treat you right, however that may be, and that you just have a good day. You take care of yourself. I'm gonna eat one more Bao Bun before I go to bed because I want to have a stomach ache and dream of horrible things. And that's pretty much, I'd say, I think that's me signing off. The Inktober. I'll see you probably tomorrow. I doubt I'm going anywhere. Night night.